man. I guess I can now call this artist an official throwback artist. Yeah, man. He ain't gonna like that very much. But he got songs that's 10 years old, so officially, he has now entered the old school arena. But he got that new school swag. He goes by the name of I-Octane. I-Octane, welcome to the crossover.
How you doing? How you doing, Nikki? How you doing?
How does it feel to now have music that goes into the old school file? Throwback file.
Yes, you know, so I have songs that are like 14 years or 13 years. Yeah.
Does it make you feel away? Does it make you
Yeah, I lose a friend of like 14, 13 years and stop vampire in 14 years. Yeah, I feel like my old star.
Don't worry, you are holding the aging very well. You know, good black, don't crack, don't crack, don't crack. But you are here with us today because you have a new song. But before we even get to the new song, talk to me about how you've been holding up during COVID. Like, what you been up to? What you learned through COVID?
I've been great. I've been self-improved. You know what I mean? So I improve myself. Self-improvement is very good in all angles, in terms of knowledge, in terms of morals, in terms of how I look on things, the narrative change in terms of me health-wise. You know what I mean? It just get back to me, you know what I mean? Because even in the fast lane, it's all about everything else.
Yeah.
You know, and everything that you prioritize, but you're not on your priority list. So, in terms of health, you know, just like a while ago before, I forward upon the live and say, you know, we need a worm medicine. You know what I mean? So I started to think about myself, you know? So, you're good.
Yeah, that's a big lesson because it's true. A lot of times when you artists go on tour, it's just from show to show to show to show. There's not a lot of pause. You know what I mean? So COVID must have been a big eye-opener for a lot of people when they had so much more time to sit there and think. You know, like, wait, what's going on?
And then because you start to look for yourself and say, yo, some nose did big or some ears.
Boy, you always know your nose was big. You knew you had a big nose. Come on now.
Yeah, you know.
Octane is on the line. But this month is all about women. We're celebrating women. We get 1 month, you know. I think we have the whole year. But we get 1 month where it's publicly acknowledged. Talk to us about a woman that has meant a lot to maybe even your career, but even to your growth as a person.
Well, first and foremost, happy Women's Day, Women's Month. You know what I mean, but I don't really like the idea that we just celebrate women in just 1 month, just like Black History Month. Yeah. It is 1 month for Black History Month, but at least it's been recognized. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, and you have some have more luck with females though. You know, over the years, females give me more strength in terms of support. When I come to my art, when I come and I show them, I have more female attend. Me show them more.
No, you call yourself Hot Ross, so of course it's the women. What you want?
When a female like you have less female that is doing music, but when a female decides that, all right, them I play music and play it from them heart. When my mom is a great inspiration for I. Yeah. You know what I mean? And every other female we will come in contact with, whether it's good or bad, because pros and cons is the growth of life itself. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So whether good or bad, it teaches something about yourself.
It's still a lesson learned.
Lesson learned along the way. Yeah.
All right. Well, I know for a fact there's a woman that you love. You mentioned her name, so yeah. I-Octane is on the line. Let's drop this one right here.
Load from mama baskets, turn her neck and know it market, More time barefoot, she have to walk it. Still she stand firm like a forklift. No, she know it, but we still a get with sweetie and with chocolate, Mama, you alone, so I have one spread the bed till you come home, Mama, you alone, I ain't up front, so you go and sweep the yard till you come home, Mama, you alone, I am going to take care of my little brother them till you come home, Mama, you alone, Mama, you alone, Mama, Papa, while you fell, hey, Mama, strength and upliftment help us to prevail, so we not gonna jail, hey, Mama, words of wisdom fresh like bread we never stale, I know the crowd are red, you come and talk about your son for your bone, you make you well, this is a fairy tale. Remember you leave us like you.
Sing this, Barbridge Nation, sing it.
You never get the one with that in for hunger. us when we much younger. Although them deep mama goods in the street when she a slumber. She will it out. Gas for the belly like thunder. Bad feelings, white squall and ulcer. And true mama when we go to school, she try catch the cash van number. And she alone, mama you alone. So when you go and watch the play till you come home. Yeah. Mama you alone. I know frown, so you go and sweep the yard till you come home. Yeah. Mama you alone. I go and take care of my little brother them till you come home. Yeah. Mama you alone. You alone. Mama you alone. No I
That's what I'm talking about. I-Octane is on the line. So many changes in your career. At one point, you were known as the artist who constantly sings about bad mind. What have you learned about bad mind over the year, I-Octane? What have you learned about it? Give us some words of wisdom.
It's always active.
Yeah.
You know?
Say it again.
It's always active.
That's what you learned over the years.
yeah, people are gonna always people are gonna always ridicule something that them don't understand at first. You know, we stay as black people, we always try to, when we see a next person progressing, we always try to like bad mouth it or, you know, even
but doesn't that come? See, this is the thing. This is the thing where I think a lot of people who are fans of artists and stuff, sometimes they don't really get, like, why are y'all caring when there is the negative talk? Because there's so many people on the other side that are saying we love you. So why does the few negative voices get so much attention? Like, why? Because I mean, if you're not talked about, are you even doing anything?
Yes, but if you're not talk about, you're not doing anything. But sometimes the comments, them, I get used to it. It come like nothing to me. Yeah. The good and the bad comments come like nothing to me.
Yeah.
So, but people, remember this in Nikki. Remember, say people create a persona. You know? So, like,
you're talking to me. You think you have to tell me that?
Yeah. So people create a persona like Banana Man, and through that persona, people love him or her through that persona, and then get caught up. The persona become the soundtrack of them existence.
Yeah.
So them live through that because as a regular person, people never used to like them. And never tell them, say them great or love them or show them no form of love. So through that persona, them find them soundtrack of them existence. So them try to protect it. So the good comments, them like it. So 1, 2, or 3 negative comments because that person behind that persona is a broken individual. Them have enough emotional scars. Them have enough insecurities. Them have all type of things. So anything was sound threatening to the persona, them take offense to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that are them identity.
That's everything.
People really behind it. People behind a smile. A lot of people sat behind a smile. So we have to be careful of what we say on the internet.
But
enough time people say things to people and then take it to heart, like literally to heart.
And that's what I'm trying to get at, because none of this is new. The only thing that's new is the power for Joe Schmo hiding behind his laptop with some corn chips and a beer belly hanging over his gamer chair can type anything he wants to type. That's the only difference. But I don't remember a time in the entertainment business. Hold on, though.
Nikki, remember say me are used to this, you know. We got you all in something.
But that's my point. That's my point.
So we used to, but a lot of people don't use it. And a lot of people, you can't tell them. You have to learn it.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
A lot of people out there, you can't tell them. You tell them the right thing, but they literally have to walk. They're a practical person. Yeah. So they literally have to go through the experience, really understand. So, you know, say that Nikki that tell me for sure. But me always I tell them, say, yo, me have the experience and behind a comment. Sometimes the people them not necessarily like them hate you. This is how them feel about themselves. That's
how they feel. So just
and them having a bad day, and them try to take it out on you where remind them so much of who they are supposed to be.
Yeah, because you got to remember, a lot of artists forget. Not even a lot of artists, a lot of fans. Period. They forget that when someone is a fan of something, they're a fan of it because of what was presented to them, and that's why they're a fan. Yeah. So if you take away what they loved you for and just start doing something else, it's not that they're gonna not love you anymore, but you have to expect there's gonna be some kind of tension and some resistance to the people who really loved you for XYZ. And now you do ABC. You're like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? Yeah. It's confusion. So you have to expect it. You have to expect
the core fans. You have the core people. Them say, yo, you know what I mean? Because remember the core people, them not really into changes a lot, or that drastic change.
Nobody. And don't even say core people. Nobody. And I keep using the example. If you look at TV stars, it's the same thing. I keep using my most famous example. Probably nobody in Jamaica still knows what I'm talking about. But there was a show called Felicity. The show was mediocre, but her hair was everything. Curly hair. And then one season she straightened her hair, and that was the last season of the doggone show. And all you saw was people commenting, bring back the hair. The hair. Where's the hair? They didn't care about the script. I don't care. We know her for the hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to be careful.
That's just people in general, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's people in general. So, but growth and change is inevitable. So
yeah.
If you decide, because growth and changes is a must. So if you decide that you're gonna make a change, just remember, say you're gonna lose a lot of people. So, but you have to be consistent.
And you have to be mindful of how you make those changes.
Good.
You know what I mean? It's gotta be you gotta be very mindful. You gotta ease it in. You know, like the what's the musical? A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
Yeah, you have to make that smooth segment.
Little spoon it in. But anyway, sometimes in this business, you have to basically say bye-bye, because some people bring toxic energy. People say don't burn bridges, but sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to.
Some bridges need to burn.
When them stick before them cast the water. When it see them boy they fall for. Back up in the things they never ask a lot for. It's not a laughing matter. It's evil ungratefulness cause disaster. Be a favorite thing where they make me ball for. Out of we things where we work so hard for. Give them anything them outside. And them burn them bricks, burn them bricks, burn. Burn them bricks, burn them bricks, burn. Hey Steve, some boy burn them bricks. Tell us how them burn them bricks, burn them bricks, burn. Burn them bricks, burn them bricks, burn. Hey big shit, some boy burn them bricks.
The Bridge 99 FM.
Pull them out when them not up. Bust them and them promise you. Tell us that them not cut. Them turn you and put salt in your rock cut. Tell you put your guards up. They will try to hurt you. Ashes and dirt you. Just like how the ladder work, so the devil work too. That's why them burn them bridge, burn them bridge, burn. Burn them bridge, burn them bridge, burn. Hey genius, some boy burn them bridge. Tell us how them burn them.
That's what I'm talking about, the voice of I-Octane. I don't burn bridges. I might, throw a couple of nails in there and tell you about your putts, but you're still available to cross over the bridge. I'm just going to tell you my true opinion first.
No, we're not lying, Nikki. We have to remember that song then. You would always sing them. You the powerful one. I sang the part.
Yeah, this artist, he got a little swag.
We have so much song start. More time when, like, I was studio last night and the man play some songs and I said, when you sing them song, man?
Like, really? I did this one?
The man I play some different type of songs I hear, like, from a voice them.
Yeah.
Them boss big song, but we never really sing them in a set like that unless we go Africa or some places where when I go Africa, you have to perform for like 2 hours.
Yeah, you perform, you better. They think it's hard to perform in Jamaica. Don't play with Africa.
Yes, Africa, you have to perform. We perform like for 1.5 hours and then we have to start to.
But they pay for that 1.5 hours though.
Yeah, but I have to perform with 1 hour extra, so I have to start with a song selection like 1 hour here and them say sing this one.
Yeah. But everywhere you go on tour as an artist, don't you find that like different places completely like different songs from your catalog?
Completely like different songs. I have a song when I play Nowhere in the World, but it's the #1 song in Guyana.
So then how do you get your sets together?
It's the #1 song in Guyana. It's like the national anthem, so I have to actually sing it at the end of my set.
So how do you get your sets together then? Like when you set up a tour and then you're going to all these different places, how do you set it up so the band knows what to play and all of that stuff? You know what I mean? Like
my band, I have 4 different sets. I have 4 different sets. First, I have a general set. That is the
Right.
first thing. Where majority of the songs them are topics from the songs them is there.
Right.
And then we have study the market, and if it's more female oriented, we have songs more female oriented.
Give me the top 3. Give me the top 3 on the female set list.
It have to be Wine and Jiggle, Girl I Give Me Ball, L.O.V.E, Once More, Let Me Love You.
Let me tell
this
you
type of thing.
once more.
Yeah, them songs.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? And hold you in my arms. Squeeze
You know what I'm saying? You have
around.
some songs. You know what I'm saying? You have some
Yeah.
music though.
Yeah, and then when we, that anything more Jamaican oriented like New
Yeah.
York, and you know what I mean? So you have to have Bossa Blanca and these type of songs.
Weed.
Europe, now you have to have
Weed smoker.
Them love to talk a lot, but that's not. We don't worry about bad man, gentleman, and you know what I mean? I never give up the fight, even though it's not an easy life. Some different type of acting, really. You know what I mean? And then you're going to the Caribbean now. If you go to Trinidad and place, there, you have to mix it. You have to have the girl song and the youngster song them same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. You just reminded me of a song, so I'm gonna have to cut you, sir. I'm sorry, because this song used to do it for me every single time. It's about to do it for me again.
Yeah.
You know I used to play this song out.
Then you go to Dubai and them place, they have to play them songs.
And then what make it even worse, hold on, what make it even worse is the man don't even smoke. Mans don't smoke.
West. What is man? Yeah, I-Octane, the real thing that. Yo, cash flow. I wanna sick. Hey, first me I try this now, me light it now. Hey, pass it. Anyway. Well, my friend them a tell me about the best from West, where them bring on the corner. Yeah, so them wrap it in a 20, 50 or 100 bucks, sell it on. Yeah, me like one like me new to the thing. Yeah, me like one like me foot to the thing. Me bridging my name pang, we pro to the thing. Roll it up and give me every profit, perfect. It's not just a float up. One catch me bread, but me can't catch me bread. Cause me just play that's a jerk up. Perfect, so me perfect again. Him say pass it, me say no, me a perfect again. Me say you it's where you get it, him say just sing, just it. Me say anyway you get it, go get it again.
Listen, that was my song.
So you go, yeah, I'm a weed liar. You know, say, yeah, one of the person them were bust for me. After me, I good, I say, hold me secret.
Nope.
You go on radio. Big radio. Listen.
Yep, and I told
Listen
everybody he don't smoke. He out here making weed music and he don't even smoke, a big fibber. But you do it well.
You go on radio, I tell people, and people start texting. Yo, you know smoke?
Nope.
We say, you see what happened was.
Look at my teeth. Of course I don't. Nope. Nah, I bust the secret, but people appreciate that. You know, you did it for dub plate reasons, because you was about your bag. You got to get the bag, and the weed dub plates pay good money. I remember the story.
Yeah, man, and then majority, yo, the amount of second-hand smoking that I have, that me
So
do
you
already.
kinda
Yo,
smoke.
enough people will smoke more than me, because I'm bridging them smoke.
Yep.
Everybody want me to smoke, you know what I mean? Always around smoke.
How did you just not smoke and you're around so many smokers? Is there a back reason why you just choose not to, or you just legitly choose not to?
No, cause me always, all right, me's a youth still, you know me staying.
Yeah.
You know me's a man. You know me's not a follower,
No.
but and me not do things because that happen now.
Yeah.
It have to feel good within my soul or sit well with me before me do it, because I can't pretend doing it. I have to represent it well.
Yeah.
So, all right, I see my friend them a smoke and me must have been stay that way. Them go against me really how me feeling. I go against my method, you know. I say, all right, I go smoke then, and say, all right, I will jar this big spliff, you know, bigger than everybody else spliff. Well charged, you know. Smoke, every man I smoke, and I go and meds and thing, me smoke off this thing, real high grade, smoke it off. Then all of a sudden, like me about half an hour, when me look for my shirt, me see like my button start move, come towards me. So, I start laughing to myself, like me I say, yo, me I look for everybody and like me I say,
Y'all seeing this?
yo, y'all seeing this? You know, see the button and move towards me. Then me see the button far more like it come for choke me. I say, yo, go. Yeah.
Woo.
Start to like kill me and beat things when the man them when the reach home, man them bring me home. I'm lie down, go so I go in my house and lie down on my bed. It's like me see a windmill, like a windmill.
You were super high.
When the windmill spins,
Yeah.
and then when we look, the bed start to rotate and start to spin on the bed. Yo, me say, ain't doing what? No, sir.
That sounds more like a mushroom trip than a ganja spliff, but that's another story.
Yo,
I-Octane on the line. Hey, we got to get to commercial, baby. Before we do, we got to get this song in. So tell me about Sorry. It's out now. It's streaming everywhere. Why was this your first release for 2022? Why was it important?
Well, Sorry is the lead song for my album, I Am Great. My album coming out on the 18th of March. 18 and a month. People
it's this month too? 18th of March?
Yeah, the whole entire album coming out on the 18th of March. Sorry is the lead single. It's out on I-Octane TV. The video is out. Go and go watch it. And the reason why is, as what I said, COVID, quarantine kind of make you look into certain things. And trust me, we as people, we have a whole heap of things to look into and change and be vocal about.
Yeah.
You understand? Because when we are violating and disrespect directly and indirectly, we was vocal about it. So we have to be vocal about when we look into ourselves, and we have to be vocal about apology. Even the Almighty, if you don't want to apologize to no human being, you owe the Creator a lot of apology for just being ungrateful, for looking on the glass half empty all the while, because you know, you look on the things that you want and not the things that is you need, where that is present in your life. You know what I mean? And all the sacrifice and people we have sacrificed along the way. And you know what I mean? In my world, we are star and do things like all our interview. You know, Nikki set up our interview and you just not miss the interview without no explanation. Just like that. And she been tell the whole world, and then you see Nikki Z next week and you feel like she will laugh with you. Like, and if she not laugh with you, you take offense to that. Like you're just caught up in your ego. So
talk the truth.
Like that. Nobody no remorseful no more. Nobody no have no remorse unless it happened to them.
Exactly.
So morals is not plural no more. It's singular. It's just me. You know. So
if this was a church, I'd be screaming amen, running up and down the aisles and speaking in tongues. If this was a church right now, that's all I'm saying. Hashalala mama.
Yeah.
Boy, you preaching to me right about now. Let me stop. I gotta drop the song now because we have to get to commercial break. So let me get the song in. It's new music by I-Octane. Sorry.
All on my heart, more than words can explain. From you no deserve it, I'm sorry. Inflicted wounds, cause you take some pain. Yeah. Oh God, I'm sorry. Anybody when me hurt out there, me say me sorry. When you're wrong, no, you're not too big to say you're sorry. Enough time I judge people so them feel, and end up do some things we say man not rate. So try know you're not too big to say you're sorry. Confession. First me apologize to God because you know him are the man. Sorry, so me know the right and still go do the wrong. Sorry, so me never help my brother when him have a plan. I see diamond up in a gang, I know him gone away. Which I could change that day. Sorry, so me caught up in the fame, I never have no time. So me no sorry when me get the blame. Let me apologize to my kids them. I'll do anything me give them. When me baby mother them a stress me out, me sorry, so me never fight back for see my children. Life in a lane we full of speed, you know. More time I just the ego I get placed, you know. Realize me burn bridges so me need, you know. But confession at the beginning of feeling so.
New music brought to you by I-Octane, and the song is called Sorry. Now, when you tell somebody sorry, action speaks louder than words, though, you know.
Sure.
So you got to follow it up with change.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody out there want them afraid to apologize to somebody, just Google this, just download that song and send to them.
All right. you still are stressed out your baby mother?
They must stress me out.
All right. I'm done with you. I am done with you. Tell everybody your social media and tell us about the album one more time.
So the album is I Am Great. The name I Am Great, 15 tracks. One collaboration. I-Octane and Reagan King. So look out for that.
Interesting.
14 other tracks, single tracks. You have a special guest collaboration also. I'm not advertise it yet. So
It's me.
Soon tell you know that. Go, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then the album is up for pre-order right now on all digital platform, iTunes, Amazon.
Well, make sure we get the fully clean version. Make sure we get the fully clean version, and we'll do a full premiere.
No, all of the songs are clean.
Oh, well then send it on. We'll do a premiere next week.
Yes, so I make it. Yes, I premiere the album next week before it come out. So all of the songs are clean. You know what I mean? All of them clean.
All right.
So
that's it.
People, I-Octane TV, YouTube, go on the street.
Yes, go to his YouTube, I-Octane TV. He be spitting some gems in there too. He be showing you his flex because all of a sudden he been working out with, Pat, and he feel like he buff now. He feel like, he's sexy again or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's how he feel,
Yeah, Slim Ross.
That's right, Slim Ross, I-Octane.